preparing for this new collection, I felt very optimistic. I think I was thinking a lot about future and what we have done in the past. But for me, I really wanted to focus on the creativity and the energy that I wanted to really focus on kind of constructing the collection and bring the dream and fantasy together towards the collection. So I felt very optimistic and powerful. My dad recently retired, and then he was actually going to go to Ecuador, and he had to postpone it because of the COVID and the pandemic situation. So I get to spend a little bit more time. I get to spend more kind of conversation with him. So I wanted to kind of go back to Texas, Austin, because I used to spend a lot of youth time, and also I used to kind of spend really kind of more intimate times in when I was young. So if I could go to any destination, that would be in my youth, Austin, Texas. For me, the nostalgia and the past is a really important thing. This is something that I always found, and which makes me, very personal and very unique. Because I think when I was preparing for the collection, each and every season, that I always had a statement about my past and my history. So this, I think, it makes the past and the idea of the memory makes who you are, and it makes every designers and every person very identical to themselves, which that is the story and narrative of the person. I always have this fantasy of the future, and I've been watching. When I was growing up, I've been watching lots of sci-fi films, especially like Back to the Future, Blade Runner. So I think those kind of idea of future and fantasy is romantic for me. So that I think romanticism and future is something that I really love. I think when I first started, it was about engagement with the audience. But as more we progressed, I think now it has changed quite a lot to archiving my work. And I really take it kind of more personally. And we wanted to kind of use it as a documentary of Rokh. It's about kind of documenting each items, or giving the details or the materials or the make and the craftsmanship. And then we wanted to focus that kind of, let's say, the story of Rokh into the social media. I think for now within the industry, we have kind of passed the moment, because I think with the pandemic situation that we have, in certain ways, we have developed and progressed and into more creative and more focused way of kind of communication. I think it has shifted, and then we have already passed the point, and it became more dynamic with the digital and then the real world. So for me, I think eventually that we will become more creative, and then we will bring more joy to the communication, I think, in the industry. I think we have I think every human being will kind of share the idea, that the emotion that we have lost quite our the usual life. Some part, some way that has changed. It has affected everyone. So for me, the way I thought was, we will eventually in the future that we will be more back to basics, and then we will be really respecting life and the normal usual life as well, especially. So I think for the future, for the world, I think we will be more human life. We will really embrace family and the normal life. I think for me is I never like to be discouraged. I want to say that, including myself, to be creative and to be really engaged with the idea and to explore the possibilities. There are many, but essentially that I would like myself to be more happy and really care about the life and what really matters around me as a human and as a person, that I wanted to more, spend more time with people I love and respect. And I wanted to kind of engage a little bit more in real life, to be more human like, and to be, to give more, let's say, the realistic view and value to life. Right. I think this is, there are also many of that I really kind of try to stay strong, and I believe, try to believe in myself. But I like to say, I think it's very important to respect others and respect the other people's feelings, and I think that really goes a long way. Because I think in industry and in life, that you are always kind of communicating with other people, and to kind of do something together. So that respect and kind of mutual kind of conversation and respect, I think, will be the most important thing.